Start the numericals. So before starting the numericals, we'll discuss some important points. First of all, we have to convert all the things, all the quantities into its SI units. For example, time, SI unit of time is second. SI unit of velocity or speed is meter per second, and SI unit of distance is meter. To convert the velocity kilometer per hour, for example, velocity is in 72 kilometer per hour, and we have to convert it into meter per second. So we have to multiply it by 5 by 18. Why it is 5 by 18? Because if kilometer, in 1 kilometer there are 1000 meters, and in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds. So 2020 cancel out, 2 5s are 10 and 2 18s are 36. So we can directly multiply 72 by 5 by 18. 18 4s are 72, 4 5s are 20. So we can say 72 kilometer per hour is equal to 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. By this method, we can convert the velocity or speed into meter per. Let me start our numericals. The very first numerical of chapter motion, based on three equations of motion, is a bus starting from rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square. A bus starting from rest, it means initial speed, initial velocity of the bus is 0 because it starts from rest, and it's moving with an acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square. Now for 2 minutes, and we have to find out the speed acquired and the distance traveled. Time is 2 minutes. Firstly, we have to find out the speed acquired. It means we have to find out the final velocity. And the second, we have to find out the displacement, that is S. So first of all, there are three equations of motion. First is V is equals to U plus AT. Second is S is equals to UT plus half AT square, and the third one is V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. V is given, U is given, A is given, and time is in minutes. We have to convert time into seconds. In 2 minutes there are 2 into 60, that is 120 seconds. Right? Now, solution for first part is, listen, in this question U is given, A is given, and T is also given. So we can use that identity, we can use that relation to solve the equation. So V is equals to U plus AT. V is not given, U is 0 plus A is 0.1 and the time is 120. So that will become 1 by 10 into 120. 0 0 cancel. So V is equals to 12 meter per second. Hence we can say after 2 minutes the final velocity of the object of the car is 12 meter per second. For the second part, we have to find out S. So listen, in this question, S is, we need to find out, U is given, T is given, and A is given. So we can use that relation, or we can use that relation also, because V is given, U is given, and A is also given. So we can do this question by both of the relation. So by this relation, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. S is equal to U is 0, time is 120 plus 1 by 2, acceleration is 0.1 and time is 120 whole square. It will become 0 plus 1 by 2 into 0.1 can be written as 1 by 10 and 120 square can be written as 120 into 120. 0, 0 cancel, 2 6 the 12, 12 6 the 720 meters. That is the first question. Now for the second question, is a train is traveling at the speed of 90 km per hour. Brakes are applied so as to produce uniform acceleration of minus 0.5 meter per second square. Find how far the train will go before it is brought to rest. So a train is traveling at the speed of 90 km per hour. It means initially train is traveling with speed 90 km per hour. The brakes are applied and acceleration produces 0.5 meter per second square. 0.5 meter minus 0.5 meter per second square. When the brakes are applied, then acceleration will become negative. Okay. Now brakes are applied so as to produce the acceleration of minus 0.5 meter per second square. How far the train will go? It means we have to find out S. Before comes to rest. It means finally the train will comes at rest. It means final velocity is 0. So relations for S are S is equals to ut plus half at square and v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay. So in this relation S is not given and T is not given. Two quantities are not given according to this relation, but according to this relation V is given, U is given, A is given. So we can use that relation. By position velocity relation, V square minus U square is equal to 2as. One thing more here, like U is in kilometer per hour. We have to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. So 90 into 5 by 18. 18 5s are 90, 5 5s are 25 meter per second. So V is 0 square minus U is 25 whole square, 2 into minus 0.5 into S. So this will become 25 whole square, that is 625 is equals to 0.5 into 2, that is minus. Now for the third question, the third question is a trolley while going down in inclined plane has acceleration 2 cm per second square. Acceleration is 2 cm per second square, right? What distance will it cover? What will be its velocity 3 seconds after the start? What will be its velocity 3 seconds after the start? After the start means initially object is at, trolley is at rest. Time is 3 seconds. And we have to find out the final velocity V. So we can use velocity and time relation. V is equal to U plus AT. V is equal to U is U plus AT. V, U is 0 plus A is 2 cm per second square. We have to convert centimeter into meter. So we can do this question directly also. So A is 2 and time is 3. It will become 6 centimeter per second. 6 centimeter per second. Or if you want this answer in SI units, then V is equals to 6 into, in 1 centimeter there are 1000, in 1 meter there are 100 centimeter. So 1 by 100 meter per second. It will become 0.06 meter per second. You can use this question, this method to convert it into SI. Now the fourth question. So what is the fourth question? The fourth question is, a racing car has uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. Acceleration is 4 meter per second square. What distance will it cover in 10 seconds after start? 10 seconds after start. It means time is 10 seconds. After start, it means initially object is at rest. So U is 0 and we have to find out the S. What distance? So UATS is in that relation, position time relation. By using this relation, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. U is 0, time is 10 plus 1 by 2, A is 4. A is 4, time is 10 whole square. Now 0 tens are 0 plus 1 by 2 into 4 into 10 into 10. 2 2s are 4, 10 tens are 100, 2s are 200 meter. So this is the answer of fourth question, 200 meters. Now going further. Now according to fifth question, the stone. A stone is thrown vertically upward direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. A stone is thrown vertically upward direction, so with a speed of 5 meter per second. So the initial speed of the stone is 5 meter per second. And listen, when an object is thrown vertically upward, then at highest point the object will stop, and when an object is thrown in a vertically upward direction, then its speed will decrease continuously. So acceleration of the stone during its motion is 10 meter per second square. This acceleration will taken as with minus sign, minus 10 meter per second square. And finally the object will come at rest. So the final velocity of object will become 0. So according to question, if the acceleration of the object is 10 meter per second square in the downward direction, what will be the height attained and by the stone, and how much time will it take to reach there? So we have to find out S and T. S is H. We have to find out height attained by the stone. So for finding out T, we can use that relation, velocity time relation. V is equal to U plus AT. V is given, V is 0, U is 5 meter per second, acceleration is minus 10 meter per second square, and T we need to find. So it will become 5 minus 10T, that is equal to 0. 5 comes in the left side, minus 5 is equal to minus 10T. Minus minus cancel, T is equal to 5 by 10. 5 2. It will become time is equal to 1 by 2 seconds, or we can written it as 0.5 second. Now second part, we have to find out S. For finding out S, we can use velocity, position velocity relation. According to this relation, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. V is given, U is given, V is 0 square and U is 5 square is equals to 2 into acceleration is also given, that is minus 10 into s. 5 square, this is equals to minus 25. It will become minus 20 into s. Minus and minus cancel with each other. 25 upon 20, that will become s. 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20. It will become 1.25 meter, that is s. So this is the solution of fifth question.